Hi, we're at the Goodwill in Leesburg, Florida. Let's go see what's good in Goodwill today. So let's head back to home decor and Christmas decorations and see if we can find anything that we can flip for a profit. And here we go. We're headed back to the collectibles and we see this little glass or crystal d'Arc horse. It's $14.99. That's the last of the solds. So let's continue to look through the shelves and see what we can see. This will be cute for a Thanksgiving table or fall table. Also, there was this John Force. Is that his name? He's been there since our last visit. I think we were here maybe 2 weeks ago checking out the items. And again, I saw this really beautiful eagle. It was lightweight. It was acrylic. And I Google searched it and I couldn't find anything on it. And you can see it was marked $29.99. It really had some pretty lines. But we went ahead and left that on the shelf. I don't think I made a mistake leaving it there. But you can see that the shelves are really loaded. And we just have to go through and check out what is there. This little chip and dip bowl, putting green and sand trap, that was marked $7.99. That would have been cute for somebody's table for a little party. This, I thought, this was really light, but it's just all material. I thought it was maybe soap, but it was not. Then there was this deer antler that was shaved and cut in half. A little piece of home decor. Not something that I would use, but we'll leave it for somebody else. We are moving a little fast today. I was shopping with my 14-year-old teenage grandson, and he moves fast. So I apologize. I hope you don't get dizzy. But we did see this little bell, and it was $2.99. That was kind of cute. I did like this little owl jar with a lid. That was, I do like owls, but I don't collect anything because I don't want to be trying to get rid of stuff later on. These trays were nice, these Model T collectible trays. I only found one that was active listing, and I think that was for $24.99. I did not see any solds on that. I did like this kabuki-like figurine. It's very bright, very large, makes a statement, and I think that was $8.99, but we've seen that there before, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And when I looked it up, then there were not any solds, so we left it. This looks like it was part of a hot plate with the wooden, it was probably part of an insert. I like the design. And this was just there, this little glass fish bowl. I don't know, but we left that there too. Now we're cruising along. Those little cherub angels, those were cute. They were kind of heavy. They were kind of plaster-like. This was interesting, but it turned out to be a little diffuser. You could put a candle in there and maybe put some wax melt on top and use it for that. You know, I like dripware, and I think this was a hobbyist piece, and it's cute, but they wanted $5.99 each. For the candlesticks, for the pair, I would have picked them up, but I like that style. Maybe that's just a reflection of my age. This milk glass candy bowl was $14.99. It was pretty heavy. It was pretty heavy, but that would have been cute for someone's Christmas table. Spice it up with some red and green, be pretty. This pink depression glass, there was a load of it the last time we were here that was dropped off and donated. We checked prices then, and we know that if you remember, those prices were high, that Goodwill was asking. Not really for a reseller, but if it was for your collection, it would have been perfect. Cruising through this stuffed Christmas shelf, they had several areas in the store that had a lot of Christmas items. A lot. They had bags of lights, little boxes, gift boxes that you could buy, but they were marked pretty high. And this caught my eye, this little needlepoint thing, but I didn't pick that up. It was just bright, and I'm kind of attracted to bright things. So we're just going to continue looking through this collection of holiday items, cookie tins, and this was just a collection of, I think they were Tampa Bay, they were some college or professional team Christmas balls. He was cute. This little Frankenstein container, he was $3.99. He was kind of cute, but we left him there. We're continuing on looking at the Christmas items. I think if you saw the last video, I'll try to link it below, that we were at this store. When I say try, I just need to remember. And we did see this fireplace, Badcock Furniture fireplace. It was $8.99 then. It's still $8.99. And the shelves are kind of messy, but we were here pretty early. I think they just are kind of overwhelmed with their Christmas items. What is that, a coffee cup? I'm not really sure. Then these little cups back here where they were adorable, but they too were also $2.99. I don't think they were vintage. Let me know if I'm wrong. So you can see that these shelves are pretty well packed full and maybe picked over when it comes to vintage Christmas items, which is what I'm looking for. This little mug was $1.99. I wonder if they price based on size. I'm not sure. This candle, that was interesting. And it said something like cinnamon on the bottom. And it was $4.99. I did not plug it in, but I did take a sniff of it, and it did not smell like anything but maybe wax. So we left that there. And this was adorable. This little nightlight, $4.99. But again, I don't think there was much of a market for it for me to resell. And this mug was $7.99. It was kind of cute. I think I might have been Avon. I'm not exactly sure. This polar bear is still here. This little votive polar bear holder, he was adorable. And he feels good in your hand, but that will be for someone else to pick up for their own home. I did like this. Yes. Is it a hobbyist piece? Probably so. I didn't care. I picked it up. I'm going to keep that. I may list it to resell, but I just love it, so I might just keep it. And we're just going to glance through more of the Christmas items. And you can see the shelves are really, really full. Nope, we did see this cart that the nice lady brought out. We glanced through it, and we didn't really see a whole lot. So we just passed it by. This was another cart that we caught up with. I love a mug. I have a hard time resisting mugs, but I did put that one back. And I picked up these dinosaurs, and to tell you the truth, they did not stay. I went ahead and put them back eventually. They had some dolls and stuffed plush down below. Now we're back over in the middle of the store, and we're checking out more of the Christmas items. But first, I saw this Moon and Stars bowl. I think it's part of a candy bowl set. It has a lid, but it was not with this bowl. I did take that. Yes, indeed. I did take that. So you can see that there's a lot of Christmas. A lot of Christmas stuff to look through. Christmas lights, you see this ceramic nativity scene. Whoops, I got distracted. My grandson was talking to me. I'll get back to that. That was still $24.99, and it's still there. It's a beautiful piece, but it's too pricey for me. Hopefully somebody else will give it a good home. Now we're over here looking back at the knickknacks, and I think they just put out this green cameo cake plate, which is definitely uranium glass, and it would glow, but the price was $14.99, as you see, and the solds are listed, and you can see that there was not much profit left for a reseller, but it would be a nice piece for a collector. Yes, we're back on the collectible aisle. You see the Kabuki doll figurine over on your right. This is just a glance so you can see how the store is set up. And sometimes I have to go through the aisles a couple of times to make sure I didn't miss anything. Over on the far right side of the store is a few more Christmas tables. That huge clock covered up a lot of them. But we'll check out this table and see if we can find anything. I did like this little bear. It was just cute, and it was only $4.99. Surprisingly, that was a pretty decent price for a plush. Now this, at $14.99, I just left it there. Not for me. Definitely not for me. We go inside where the big furniture is. They have a couple of more tables to look at. I did like this owl. He had those, he's kind of almost so ugly. He's cute, but those eyes, they're so magnetic. They just draw you to him. But he was $14.99. And we're not going to take him home. He was really heavy. This wood carving, it was an eagle. I'm sorry I didn't get a good picture of the head for you. It was so heavy. I did a little bit of research on him. He had cracks. And because I didn't know how he was carved, I didn't pick him up. And he was $21. This little bubble was $2.99. Bubble art duck. I didn't pick him up. He was cute. I thought about it. I really thought about it, but he did not come home with me. Now we're over here on the dinnerware aisle and checking out the dinnerware to make sure we're not going to miss any deals over here, because sometimes you just never know. And I don't guess we found anything, so we moved on to where the vases are. Those little mugs were cute. I think that was $3.99. Yes, the little teapot sugar bowl. I think that's a covered sugar bowl. What do you think? So we're over here on the vases. We can see they have a lot, and most of them are contemporary or from the floral shop at the local Publix or grocery store. This might have been a flashed red vase. Definitely contemporary. I mean, that's cute if you're looking for that for home decor. But as a reseller, that's not something I would pick up usually, but never say never. So what are we looking at here? Just rolling through this aisle. This is another FTD Teleflora vase. It's pretty. You know, I do like those colors, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Another hobbyist piece, St. Patrick's Day. That was cute. Somebody put some work into that. Now we're going to check out the bags. The bags were picked over, or they haven't restocked it. Those little candles, I think those were $2.99 for all those vintage peppermint candles, but I didn't pick them up. And we'll just glance through here, and we saw that they had a big bag of baseball cards, but probably those were somebody's leftovers, and they were $14.99. Who's to say? I don't have any knowledge of baseball cards, so we just glanced again through these bags. There was some Beauty and the Beast toys, but I just didn't get that. Somebody's little Jets, New York Jets birdhouse, that was kind of cute. I bet you the person who had that enjoyed that. But we left that there too. Now we're going to be looking at, yes, we are just going to breeze through a couple of end caps here and see if we can find anything. But quite honestly, the video is going to end very shortly, within the next minute, and it's going to end abruptly because my battery was dying. But this was a cute little piece. It did have some damage. We went ahead and left it on the end cap, and we picked up this other little trinket box. You know, it was $4.99. Then, you know, it was cute, but just not something that I could flip for a profit. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you real soon on another video as we go through this little bit of, there was no price on it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope to see you again soon. Happy thrifting to all of you, and that's it. Bye.